Hi everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. Today I am doing our something challenge and it is book pages, as you know by now. So I wanted to do, I don't know, something that I could use in that new journal I'm doing from scratch that's not any digitals or anything. So I thought this might be a great opportunity to make a few things. I had something here, where is it? Here we go. I already cut down a few of the pages with some of my scissors. I'm going to do some more with you guys. I was just kind of getting an idea. I've brought along a few stamps. I've got some washi tape, my inks, my scissors. As you can see, I've got all these different scissors that you can do the edgings with, and I thought that might make it fun to do like the edges on the the designs. And then I also have this paper cutter I got this last year. It's, it's okay. It's from Amazon. I got it at a half off price, so it was worth it. I would not have paid full price for this. It was like $39. Sorry about that. I'm yawning. Woke up at midnight, or no, like 12:30, and couldn't go back to sleep, so I've been up all day. Anyway, but this is a cutter, and all of these are, one of them I think is, this one I believe, it's this one, is actually a, what do you call, when you, I can't think of the word. I do this in like every video, right? You know what I'm talking about. What do we call these? It's right here. This thing. When we do, I don't know. I'm beginning to worry. I've been forgetting a lot lately. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, score. Thank you, whoever sent that thought to me. So this is like a scoring right here, but the rest of these are, let's see if you can see them. They all have a little bit different cut blade on them, so it gives you a different look. So I thought I might try these, and since it's book page, it'll go through easier. And I was going to glue them together so it would be doubled, or glue them to something, and then I realized I'm just doing these as an edge to decorate an edge of the page. I'm not really doing it for it to be a belly band or anything like that. So technically I don't think that it needs to be strong. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to start. I've got some scissors. I've got my glue so I can do some decorating afterwards. Like I said, I have some stamping. And I'm just going along here and cutting off these white edges, which of course I will use later for words. Yeah. So I'm going to put the, where can I put these? So I don't get them mixed in with everything else. Okay. So yeah, all I'm doing is, this paper is pretty old. However, it's also pretty sturdy. I'm gonna, it doesn't matter, because what I'm gonna do is use some of my scissors here and just start going to town on these. So I'm just going to be edging this, okay? And if you're using any of these decorative scissors, they're not the best. I don't think any of them are. So I'm just going along and making sure that when I cut, I bring the blade up to meet where I ended, so that my pattern keeps going on. And instead of cutting off the bottom, because this is about the height of what a journal page would be for me, I'm just going to go ahead and leave that bottom and top on this one. And I'm not going to make this super thick. So what I was thinking was that I would cut, like, maybe, let's see, I think I want mine, and I'm going to keep this side anyway, because I've also got another video I want to do. So I'm going to put that in my scraps, because I'm going to be doing another fun video with scraps, I think. So, and I may have already done it. It's Tuesday, so I may have done that for our Mass Monday. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But anyway, so there's that one. I'm going to put that over there. And I'm not going to make a bajillion. I just grabbed a bunch of pieces of paper to do different pages for fun. Let's see. Yeah, this is a different set. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this edge. I was thinking, actually, these edges might be pretty cute on the bottom of my stamped words. So I might save them for that, you know, and not trim that straight. I've been trying to figure out ways to use my supplies that I have instead of always buying new stuff. I tend to buy new stuff with, you know, having the channel. I mean, I always did get myself supplies because when I started, it was like, it'll be 2 years ago. I didn't have anything, so I've been building my supplies, you know. But now that all this is happening with our finances, you know, right now we're in kind of a position where it's going to be a little bit tighter. And I thought, you know what, I've got so much stuff. And when I first started the channel, I was buying more stuff because I wanted to have something new to do with you guys all the time. And now that we've been together a minute, y'all know my style, and you all know, you know, I mean, I don't feel like I need to buy new things all the time because I think that you guys like doing stuff with book pages. You seem to enjoy using what's on your shelf, and I do too, so that's what I'm doing. And I thought these might be kind of cute. You could even do some paint on these, or design, you know, draw on them and do some watercolor or some acrylic with them. And, you know, like I said, I brought stamps along for me today, but you could do all kinds of stuff. You could do stenciling on them and even yarn, cloth, buttons. Yeah, I might decorate with some of that stuff. So it's very possible that I will. And I'm just kind of putting these book pages over here. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to use every, oh, I didn't mean to do that with that one. Here, wait, let me grab. Okay, I like this pair because I can go, if I go on one side, it looks one way. If I go the other, if I flip the scissors, it looks totally different. I like this paper. It's from my Shakespeare, or no, my, Watson. What's his name? Holmes. Sherlock Holmes book. And the paper's very thin and crinkly. You know, makes a cool sound. I like that. Okay. I think that's double. Yeah, there's 2 of them there. So I'll use, on this side, I will use a different scissor. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my cutter and use that and show you how that thing works. I think I've showed you in former videos, but it's been a minute. Because I got that after I started the channel, so I know I've shown it to you before, but it's okay. It doesn't hurt to show it to y'all again. Yeah, these scissors are from Walmart in their craft department, and they are so not that great. I mean, I don't even know where all my other ones came from. I've kind of just had them forever, but okay, there we go. And now I'm going to do this music, and I think with this one, I'm going to put these over here where they go so they're not in my way. And bring this in. Yeah, this is already quite a few of these. I won't be decorating all of these, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea if you hadn't thought of something yet, which I know all of you have. I didn't want to do pockets and tags and journal cards, you know. I kind of wanted to do something a little different, so that's why I'm doing these. I'm going to try this one here, and I'm going to trim off the top. And you'll see this is not the best blades, as you can tell. It should have cut right through, but it didn't. I had to actually pull it apart, and that's what I'm talking about with this cutter. It's just not the best quality, but it's expensive. It was expensive on Amazon. Like I said, it was $39, I think, with, you know, tax and everything. But somebody had put on one of our Facebook groups, she had listed it and put a 50% off coupon, and I was like, oh yeah, you know. And then I got it, and I said, oh my goodness, I'm so glad that I got that with a coupon. So, but I mean, it's cool. See, it gives it a little ridge there on that one, and then each one's a little bit different. They're not, I gotta be honest, they're not a whole lot different, I think. But you know, you definitely have to press. Oh, and it's moving on me. Shoot. Let's see here. So, but I thought this would be a fun little way to do the something challenge with book page. Now, because this is so long, I think I'm gonna go ahead and maybe, let's see, let me measure and see how many inches. So this is about 10 inches. My pages are usually like 8.5. So let me see here. Where should I go to? I'm going to take it to 7.5. And I want to cut off that end because this end's got some, yeah, so I'm going to cut it to about right there. Okay. There we go. So there's my little side. That I'm going to use for my other project because it is using scraps to make ephemera, like or embellishments for ephemera, and I thought that would be fun to do. So that will go over here. And let me grab. Let's see. Let's have a piece of this dictionary. And I'm going to switch blades. Let me see. Let's use. Doesn't want to turn. There we go. Let's use this bigger, curvy one and see what it does. They're all similar. See? They're just a little bit different. I mean, there is one that's like a dotted line. I could do one like that. Yeah, even this thin, old, you know, antique, over 100 years old, or just shy of 100 years old, dictionary paper is not cutting all the way through with that blade. That's how cheap, I guess I would say, or dull the blade is. And then it doesn't really do it evenly. Yeah, so unless you have a really good coupon, I don't recommend this paper cutter. Okay, I mean, that's just my opinion. Of course, there may be others out there who've had a really good experience with it. Me, not so much. Maybe it's the one I got. So let's see, how long is this still? I need to cut this down a little bit more. So I'm going to cut it to, yeah, that right there. I may go ahead and use that one as a like a side. This one going sideways like that. You know how sometimes words look really cool going sideways. Okay. And since these are 3 columns, I'm just going to make this one a little bit wider. And one more. Alrighty. Let's see how bad I did. Almost time for Courtney to come home. He's working later now because of his new job. So I have a little bit more time during the day to get more done for the most part. He's working all the way up in North Phoenix today and Surprise and way, way, way north, like up on, if anybody's from Arizona, you know Joe Max Road is very far up the mountain. He's working all the way up there. And so, yeah, he's not really ever been up that way, and he was texting me earlier, and he's like, I'm up here, you know, and he's so cute. And he's sending me pictures of his work. I'm going to try this perforated one and see what it looks like. I don't think I've tried this one. Let's see. Okay, so it's just like a little perforation, see, like on this side of paper. Not too interesting. Okay, so we'll try a different one. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this. I think that'll be about the same. Let's do this little zigzaggy one. This will be maybe a little bit better. Okay, yeah, a little bit. It's still kind of boring. I actually think my little scissors make it more interesting looking. They have that one kit at Hobby Lobby, and I've often looked at it, and I just, it's totally uneven, so I'm going to try that again. They have the kit at Hobby Lobby where you can get, like, I think it's like, I don't know, 14 pairs of scissors or something like that, that are all the perforated, you know, the different designs. And I think they're really fun, and I've thought about getting them, but I never have. Or maybe it's 20 pairs. It's a lot. There's a lot in there. So, yeah. All right. There we go. I think that's enough, so you guys get the idea. You're just cutting, you know, a piece. It can be thin or it can be thick. It's totally up to you. It's for your journals. You decide what you want it to be like. I just wanted them to be, you know, between 1.5 inches to maybe 2 inches. Not really any bigger than that, because, like I said, these are just going to decorate the edges of pages, and I thought that they might be fun for that journal. Now, if I remember correctly, that journal has a few parts in it where it is, what do you call it? Sorry, I'm looking for my little piece of cardboard. I guess I can use this little foam, but I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Okay, good. And the reason I'm using this is because these are old book pages, and I don't want to tear them. But I was going to say, I'm going to probably distress in a few different colors, because that book is going to have not just vintage photo in it, but if you remember if you've seen the other videos on it, when I was putting together the signatures and stuff, I have those pages out of that Paris journal, and it's got like a peach, it's got a pink, a blue, kind of a tealish blue like this, and a lot of green. So I think that I'm just trying to bring some colors together for that journal. So these aren't all going to go in there, of course, but these will be a nice addition to that journal and give me some more decorative type stuff without being a digikit or scrapbook paper, which was the challenge. I realized something today. I recorded some videos for it yesterday, and I was thinking that at the time, I was thinking, oh, I can't use my paper dolls or any of my die cuts from Tim Holtz. And then I realized that's not the challenge. You can buy those in the store. The challenge was to not use papers that already have designs on them, and especially things that someone would have to print. That was really the challenge, I wasn't really sure why I couldn't use scrapbook paper, considering you can buy that in the store. However, I didn't question. I'm just going along with it. I think it's just all about being, Mags wanted to see how original, we can be. And so creating our own expression in the journal with what we have that's more, natural stuff and not so preconceived by someone else's imagination, So anyway, but I probably am going to use my paper dolls and probably some of my smaller fussy cuts from Tim Holtz, because those y'all can purchase in the store as well. And so I'm not bringing in anything that's gonna, stop anybody else from doing the project alongside me, because that was the goal, was to not to do it for people who don't own a printer, to kind of inspire you guys who don't own a printer, which I used to not own a printer, so I totally relate. As I've told you, I went for quite a while without one. And then my husband was kind enough to get on Craigslist and found me a decent one. And it lasted me for, a year, about a year. And then it gave out, and now I have a newer one. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Yeah. I'm just going lightly over the white of this. I'm looking at it thinking that's pretty bright. I don't really want it to be all that bright. I could use my little brushes, but the reason I'm not, usually I don't use my sponges for this part to go over the top like this because it streaks, but I really don't mind the streaking on this. And the reason I'm not using the brushes is because this paper is fragile, and I'd rather just give it a little tiny tug and lightly graze over it. If I'm rubbing with the brush like I normally do, I think I might rip it. There, I like that better because it's got more of a yellowed look. See what I'm saying? Okay, and I'm going to grab my other couple of my other inks because, like I said, that journal is going to have some dark green and some kind of a teal like this, and then a very light blue, some peach and pink, that kind of goes through it. So I'm thinking I can get away with using a few different colors. And I'm also, as I'm doing this, I don't know if you guys thought about it, but I just realized, these don't have to just be paper edges. These could actually be really cute as a like on the edges of, say, a what do you call it? No, that's not the right one. What am I trying to say? Oh, on the edges of like the journal cards and stuff like that, or even to decorate a tag, or the cover or whatever. I mean, how sometimes you use strips for collaging, or I like to use different strips kind of angled at different directions with each other that complement each other, and these could be part of that. Because of the size, you could cut them down and make them a little bit shorter and use them as a decorative filler, like a filler for whatever you're working on in your journal. So just some ideas. They don't have to be just paper edges. So okay, this paper is super thin, but it feels so fun. It's a very crinkly type paper. It's almost close to like a paper that you see in the Bible, like the the Turkish, you know, type paper. And I love that. Okay. Let's just grab another one here. Okay, I'm going to use this side because there's more words on it, and I want to do something with pink. I think I'll use my picked raspberry for this one. I don't know, maybe that's too dark. Maybe I should use my velvet, this one, my Victorian velvet. Let's see if it's still any good. I may have to spray it. I don't know. Let's see if I can get anything from it. Oh, you know what? This has got that picked. I've got this one here. This is the actual one that I have for this. So let's use that instead. Oh, see how that paper broke? Just snapped right off there. That's what I'm talking about. I knew if I tried to do it without this cardboard, I'd be ripping the paper apart. You know how old this is? This thing is almost, it was one of my first, this one, and then it's not here now because I've gotten more, but the vintage photo, but I bought this. It was my very first group of inks and oxides, and I think it's an ink. Is it? No, it's an oxide. Okay. But yeah, it was the first batch of inks or oxides, whatever, that I ever bought from Tim Holtz. And that means it's almost 2 years old, and it's really held on because I'm not pressing that hard, and I've never added anything to it. So that's not bad, right? I think that's pretty good. Still got a little life to the baby. Actually, quite a bit of life to it, considering how old it is. Yeah, this paper is super fragile. Okay. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I cut a ton, didn't I? That's all right. I think this one's going to be kind of long inside the book. Let me see. Yeah. I think I will use my scissors. I'm not going to use that board again. I'm just going to grab these wavy ones here and trim the top. There we go. It's close enough to the shape, and I think that brings it down. Yep, there we go. Okay. Now I already did brown on this one, but I didn't use the board, so I didn't do it as good as I could have. So I'm gonna, there we go. So let's see, today is Tuesday. I hope you all are having a good week. Technically this is, for me, it's last Tuesday. I'm recording it on February 28th, so you guys are already into your week. I'm still waiting for that to come. I'm trying to get ahead so that maybe I can start. I was thinking about it because I think I have time to do 5 videos a week. I'm not promising anything, but I did post an extra one. As you know, we've already talked about it, I'm sure, because I did the Mass Monday, so I won't talk about it again. But I'm pretty sure that I could do this, you know, the 5 videos a week. I really miss you guys. It's funny, and I know it's kind of, I don't know if it's corny, but I miss you guys when we aren't, you know, when I don't hear from you, because I hear from certain people every day just about, and it blesses me so much. You know, I've told you guys that, and you guys have become my friends, and when I don't hear from you guys, I'm like, oh, nobody's there today. I don't have my buddies today. I'm by myself. I know that's silly, but it's true. I do miss y'all. So, and at least when I do a video, I know I get to get on here and chit chat with you, you know. I am going to try the raspberry. I just really like this one. I think it's pretty. So we're going to go for it. It might not go in the journal. Who knows? Because it is really bright, but we'll see. Nobody said I couldn't use bright colors, huh? It's true, that was not part of the challenge. Let's see now, Pammy has challenged me, and I did do it last week. I did a video where I didn't use any vintage photo ink or oxide, or distress, you know, ink, because she had laughed because I always use it, and I'm like addicted to it, and everything's got to be, you know, it's got to have my vintage photo on it. So I did not use it, and look at me now. I'm doing it again, Pam. And then Mags did this challenge, so I'm kind of like, who's going to be challenging me next time? What's the next challenge? Because I think it's fun. Little scary, but fun. There's that one with the bright pink. And where's, oh, here. Let me see. Here's the other one I don't ever use, and it's like a lavender. That, really nothing lavender in there, so I'm not going to use that one. Let's see, tumbled glass would be a good one. Let's do this piece. Gosh, I don't even know if I have a blue. If I can find it here. There's the green again. Aha. I'll use this dark one because, oh gosh, it's getting all over it. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's see. Yeah, this thing's too, yeah. No. Look at that. Cross-pollination. No. I'll use this one here. It's brand new. There we go. And wipe that blue away. As you can tell, I haven't used this much because there's a lot coming off on there. Oh, it's very light. That's tumbled glass. It's pretty. It's pretty wet too. I really don't need to be going digging in there. It's not going to make the color any darker. It's not a dark color. But it will go with that journal, because there's that one page that's really got a lot of the light blue on it. So yeah, these might be scattered kind of all throughout, you know what I mean, as not even, like I said, not even just as paper edgings, but I'm creating, this morning I spent the morning cutting up handmade fussy cuts. I don't know if you've seen that video yet. It's coming this week. I don't think you've seen it. I made handmade fussy cuts for I'm going to call it the scratch journal, because it's from scratch to me. It's kind of like following a real recipe. I'm just going to do this whole thing in light blue. I like it. It's pretty. And then I think I'll go around the edges one more time and make it a darker blue around the edges, because that'll look nice and be a little bit different. Okay, let me see here. I have this chipped sapphire, which is technically the one that's on here. So I'll use that one. How's that? Let's see. We'll just make the edges dark and the middle light. Love the blue. I know some of you do too. Miss Betty. See, I miss you all when I'm not with you. See, I know stuff about you. We've talked. We're friends. And so, yeah, I'm thinking 5 days a week. Might have to, at least sometimes, if I don't make it official, I'll just surprise you, you know, once in a while with an extra video. How's that? Yeah. I feel like if I'm not doing videos every day, things kind of get, like when I'm working on the journals and stuff, like you guys are waiting forever for me to get to that next step. And then if I want to do anything else, I can't, because I have to, you know, I've got these journals going and nothing's happening with them. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's go ahead and utilize these. And what time is it? Oh yeah, perfect. We're going to decorate. Okay, I'm going to decorate one or two of these, and I don't think I'm going to do anything super duper complicated. I was looking over here at like little stamps. Let me see. You know, you could even do, you could do some decoupage. I've also brought along some washi tape because I thought, you know, some of these, like I've got some that are, you know, the vintage type. Let me look here real quick. This is not opening. There we go. Like these are super thin, but they have like little, I think they look cute. Let me try this just for fun. If I can find the end. Where are you? Oh, there it is. Hey. So I am going to do this because I want to make it the weight of this a little more vintagey looking. Okay, and I'm going to put some glue down if I can get my glue to work. That figures. Don't it just figure? Where's my pen? Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna run a straight line. I don't, you know, washi tape, I don't care what you're putting it on. You need some glue for the most part because it's not gonna work, unfortunately. I think I did enough of that vintage, yeah. Okay. Ah, there's my needle. It's stuck to my scissors. Ah, that's funny. Okay. And I'm just going to cut into that curve. There's my first piece on there. Oh, I really like that. You guys see that good? Here. That tape looks nice. Okay. I thought it would. Okay, so now let's see. Let's do a wee little flower, eh? If I can find my block. Of course I can't. I'm going to have to use, I actually put them away. And I'm not sure. You know what I'm going to do? I am, of course you don't know what I'm going to do. I haven't done it yet. I haven't told you. I'm going to spray this because like that's what I always do when I want it to be darker. I know it's not a good idea to spray your pad, but you know what? It gets to a certain point where it just doesn't receive what you're putting in it anymore anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I wanted the brown to come on dark, so I sprayed it. That's why I did that. Okay, now I'm just going to put a little flower right there. There we go. And let's see. Let me grab another ink in here. Let's see. Let's use a red geranium. I always like that color for this little butterflies. I don't know why. I just think it's kind of cute. There's that. And let's grab something encouraging here. Oh, you know what? We are going to take from, where's my pad? Here we go. We are looking here on these words. There's so many cool ones on here. I am going to put, all right, so I'm going to cut these down. Okay. And I'm going to put this one here. No, actually, I'm going to keep them all in the between the butterfly and the flower. I do believe. Make me a promise. And now I hope I can find the one that I wanted to put. I just saw it. Here it is. And I am going to run my little thing over this and dull vintage these out, you know what I mean, and I'm going to do the same with this one. And what this is going to say is, make me a promise to dream of all the happy days. I like that. And I'm going to put this on so that it is kind of, you know, scattered down between these two little elements. And this will be probably in my scratch journal. So my scratch junk journal. Okay. Come on now. I can't get it pick up. Oh, I can't pick it up. Come on, baby. Get on my fingernail. Come on. Do something. Oh, this is going to be like a nightmare. There we go. Oh, goodness. All right. Okay, so there we go. That one is done. Make me a promise to dream of all the happy days. And I think I might even, because we're here and I can and I have time to do this, I'm gonna, bet you already know what I'm gonna do. I am going to bring some color. Let's see. I'm going to use the olive green again, and I'm going to use I think I'll use the pink. I could use the orange. Maybe I'll use the orange. Now I'm going to use pink. Okay, and we're just going to color in these flowers with the Inktense pencils. And bring a little color to the picture. Okay, and the green I'm going to put right underneath here. Okay, and then I'm going to get my little wet brush here for watercolor, and I'm going to get it wet, but then I'm going to kind of dry it a little bit, because you don't need a lot of wet for these. You just need a little bit, especially on these old pages, just to bring that color into more intensity. Oh, you know what? Let me try something. There we go. I did this earlier and on something else, and it worked pretty cool. But you gotta be careful. You don't want to mess up your pencils. I just want a little more of the color to come off. Okay, there's the green. I'm going to add a little green down here on this twirly part. I could have used the brighter green. I didn't really want to because this pink is enough of brightness, and the red, this is such a vintagey looking little piece with the dark vintage photo and all that. I just didn't want it to be too much. Just a pop of color, you know. Okay, there we go. So there, it's done. Okay. And we could even color in this little guy, but I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna do it. But we could if we wanted to. And my lid. So there's the first one, and I'm gonna let him dry. Oopsie. Or tip him over on there. Wipe up that water before I put something down and end up getting it all wet. Just making sure. If you guys could see my desk, you would be ashamed of me. Actually, most of you would probably be proud of me. My desk is a blown up mess. You want to see some of it? It's terrible. It's terrible. It's everywhere. I have stuff everywhere. Yep. That way you can see just how messy I am. Okay, and now I really like this blue, so I'm going to do something with it. You know what? That washi tape thing really did something for me. I liked it, and all that kit I got back a couple months ago has all these blues in it. Blue flowers that would just look gorgeous. Let's see. Oh, this one's pretty. It's kind of like a mauve, and it's allow your mind to bloom. I like that. I like that a lot, and it would look pretty on here, especially if I trim this down evenly, and then I'm gonna put it to where it's only, let me go a little closer for y'all, to where it's right. I don't want it all the way to the top. I want it to the edge of the dark blue. Okay, and that is not a straight line, but it's all right. Should I make it going that way? Yeah, because when we face it, it'll be okay. So we're gonna sit this down. If I cannot shake myself into messing it up, you know how I shake sometimes, you guys. Well, if you've been with me enough, you know how I shake sometimes. Okay. And then I'm gonna trim. Oh, it fits like perfect. There. Now, where's my little dry wipe? So I hope you guys are feeling inspired to play a little bit and have a little bit of fun with this. I really like the way that looks. It's very soft and subtle, but yet makes a statement that I can work with. So, where are my girls and boys? I need me some paper dolls, because that is the perfect spot for one of them. Oh my goodness, I think I know where I'm going to use her. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh, and she's so beautiful. I love this woman so much. I've been hoarding her. The only other one I can think of, there's a couple of little girls in here who have a lot of flowers in their hands, and maybe that would make more sense since she doesn't have flowers. But she's so pretty. Let me see if I can just find them. This poor little thing. I never use her. Do you know why? Because she just looks like her hands are just hanging down in front of her and she didn't know what to do with them. I think I've got her in every kit still because I've bought, because I just don't know where to put her. I always think that she, like I said, I always think she looks so lost. So, the little dancer, she'd be cute on this one too, but I'm pretty sure I have one that has a couple of little girls with flowers, and that's the other one I want to find. So if I can just find it. Where, oh, where are my flower girls at? Oh, there's another one. I love her. She's so pretty. Okay. Maybe I used them. I don't think I did, though. Oh, here's one with, well, no, she has a teddy bear. Oh, wait. No. I saw the hat with the flowers on it, and I thought, oh, here, wait, maybe this is her. Well, she's got flowers on her head. That's that one. Let's see. Oh, these little girls are cute, but they're more like they're at a wedding or being at some type of ceremony, so maybe not. Okay. Oh, I have two of her. I told you I've been hoarding her because I really like this one. You know, I mean, she's young and everything. Since I have two, I'm using her. I love that one, and yeah. Oh no, I used green. Oh no. Oh no. Catch it before it dries. All right. Almost ruined it. Okay. Let's put that away, and that way I don't do that again. Okay. All right. Brown. Here we go. And because I don't want black to kind of mar this, so I am going to do a place for her to stand, but I'm going to do it with the brown. And then I also have some, yeah. I'm going to look here real quick, guys. Sorry. Let me turn around here and, oh, I'm dropping stuff. And I had cut out, I had stamped these as part of our little making our own ephemera stuff, and I was thinking that I could use possibly one of these. Oh, and you know what else I could use? I have some beautiful flowers over here. This would be pretty as a backdrop. And I have those oil pastels I got recently, and there's some different colors of blue in there. Or I could use ink to darken these petals. So many options. I just don't even know which one. I don't usually fussy cut with you guys on camera, do I? Not as often. And this is the wrong pair of scissors for that. They're totally the wrong pair of scissors. These work way better. Those other scissors they're good scissors, but they're bulky, and they don't allow, the blades don't move quite as seamlessly as these do. Okay, so there's that one I had stamped, and I'm thinking to put that maybe around that area or somewhere near there. And then I'm just putting this back where it goes so I don't lose those. And then, where is my little oil pastel? Okay, I've really got to learn not to do that. I've done it twice today. Picked them up wrong. And they're all over the place again. I have got to quit doing that. So I've got these blues. They're all going in the wrong place. It's okay. It's okay. I'll fix them when I'm off camera. I'm not going to worry about it right now. What I am having to worry about, though, is the ones that I dropped all over the place. So, okay. I told you I've got a complete and total... Oh, sorry, sweeties. I've got a complete and total mess over here. I don't like it when I do that. Okay, I have some missing. They probably fell to the floor. There's one of them. There's another one. Okay, I got one more that's missing. Oh, Tara, honey. It's better than jumping down my own throat, right? Is to just say, oh, Tara. Oh, it's here somewhere, but I don't know where. It has fallen into the recesses of my desk, but I do have the blue, so those are the ones I was thinking of. So let's see here. I was wondering, you know what? I think, let me see this color. I want to make sure before I do it. So we're going to test these on the back of this strip here, because I haven't seen all these blues, so I'm not sure what goes well with what. This one is very dark. That one's more bright. Oh, here's another bright one. Let's see that one. Oh, that's pretty. And this one. This poor baby. It's all smushed because I keep dropping them. I think probably that one, along with this. I don't know if this, oops, it's got brown on it. Sorry. Okay. I was wondering, it's a gray. I'm funny, aren't I? Do you see all the mistakes I make? I do those on purpose, you know. I do nothing that I do on purpose like that, ever. Okay? Those are genuine errors. So I think that one and that one go the best. The reason I'm testing them real quick was because I was thinking, and I have no idea how well this will look, how pretty this will look, but I was thinking I could use... I'm going to try it. I was thinking to use this around the outer edge of this flower. I don't know if I'm actually going to like this when I get done, but I absolutely love this blue, though. It's kind of a, I don't know, green, deep midnight blue. I don't know. It's just, I love this blue. I love it in watercolor, my watercolor set too. Just going around the edge with this darker one. And I was thinking to maybe use the lighter one toward the midline of the flower petal and kind of try to see if I can do some blending. We'll see, right? I might have done all this for absolutely nothing, but I'm going to give it a shot. And I'm going to not use that brush because I want a little more control. So I'm going to use one of these tiny little brushes. Here it is, the one of my favorite I use all the time. It probably has black. Oh, good, I cleaned it. It does not have black in it. Okay. Anyway, so I was thinking, can you guys see okay? All right. Then I'm just going to try to blend this into each other. And not even having to do the whole thing because I like the vintage brown too, you know, the vintage photo. So I just thought that having the darker blue there, just giving us the hint of it being the color of the flower is fine. But because we have the lighter shade of blue as well, I thought, well, you know, maybe it would fade nicely into each other. We'll see, right? This is probably not the best paper to use these oil pastels on. I mean, it is just copy paper that's been coffee dyed. So, you know, it's not like this is a great paper to do something like this, but that's okay, right? It's okay. Because I'm not hating it. I mean, I'm not saying it's beautiful and gorgeous and wow, can you believe it? But I'm not going, oh no, I messed it up. I can't believe I did this on camera in front of everybody. Maybe I'm just not doing that anymore as much because I love you guys and I figure you almost love me by now because you're here with me most of the time. Those of you who are here with me, if you're new to my channel and you think I'm crazy and a horrible artist, I apologize for my ineptness, and I hope that you'll come back and see me again because I am getting better. All right, so there's my little flower, and I don't even know if it's going to look good on there, but there it is. Okay, and I am going to wipe that water away. I was just thinking it'd be kind of fun, and then what I was going to do, if I can find, oh, I've got such a mess. Gee whizzle sticks. Tara. Okay, I have a bag that has flowers in it. And that bag is somewhere in this vicinity. And if I can find it, those flowers would look really pretty right there. Oh boy, I don't know where I put it. Oh, GT. Oh, I know where they are. I moved them. They're no longer in a bag. They're in this bowl. I forgot because they were getting squished and I didn't want them to get squished. And so I moved them to a new place. I was just thinking that they might be kind of fun. I even have this deep blue with the green that totally matches. I have no idea. I might not use this. No, I did all that to say I'm probably not going to use it. Okay, so let's put a little groundwork here for her to stand on. A little groundwork, and I'm just going to grab this brush again and use it to kind of spread that out and make it look like she is standing on a path and not just on a blob of brown pencil. And my husband has texted me, I see, so I can't open it to look at it. So I'm pretty sure he's on his way back, or he's back and he's on his way home. What I was thinking with those was that I could allow a couple of these flowers here on the corner with her. Or do I want to put them at the top? I don't know yet. Let's take this off. Oh, you know what? I'm going to cut it off. I've been doing that lately, and it works just fine. It gets everywhere, but that's okay. So, do we want... And I'm even going to leave that centerpiece in there. I don't mind it so much once you cut everything off and make this flush. And then kind of, I take hot glue and just lightly put it on there before I lay it down, and just to make sure that this little baby is glued to that plastic. And then I shall decide if I want to use both of these, and if I want to, okay, this one's got a weird funky pink, there we go. If I want to put them on the top or the bottom. I was thinking the bottom because it looked kind of like a little path, you know, for her to be standing on, and she's next to the flowers. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Kind of sit them like that. I don't know if I'll use both. Ah, Tara. It's not all my fault, you know, those glue strings are really strong. No, we definitely don't want it up here. I already hear you guys. I hear you telling me, no, no, Tara, no, don't do it, don't do it. I can see, I know it don't look right. That's what I do when I'm watching somebody. I'm like, oh, no, 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 not that one, not that. But you got to try them in different places, right? So you kind of get a feel. And the reason I was doing that is I don't want to completely cover up this path. And I kind of want, I was thinking to put the two of them because I kind of thought it would be cute to have them hanging maybe a little bit off the page in the journal. You know, how you do your laces and stuff like that. I have a method to my madness, I promise. I promise. It usually comes out okay. I'm learning to trust myself, you know. Do you guys ever feel like that? Like in this process of doing junk journals and doing these different projects, you're kind of learning to trust your own instinct. I am definitely in that place where I'm having to realize that it's okay to make mistakes, that there are really no bad mistakes. If you just keep layering and building upon what you've done, you're going to get to a destination that's usually pretty pleasing to the eye. I am going to stack these onto this one here because I want that to kind of hang off, and then I think I'm going to put another positive spin on things over here. So let's see. It says allow yourself to bloom. I'm pretty sure we can find something to go with that. Don't you think? Everything about her was exotic. She's not really exotic. She's just so lovely. If it said everything about her was lovely, I would have grabbed it. But she's not like exotic. Let's see. Just let me read for a second. I know it's time to close shop here. Allow yourself to bloom. All her dreams would come true. I like that. And I think she looks like she deserves all of her dreams to come true. And so we are going to, if I can just find, oh gee whiz the sticks, what did I do with the blue one? Here we go. I was going to kind of distress this with blue instead of brown. And I want to get it on there enough that you can really see the edges blue. So it just all kind of blends, you know. All her dreams would come true. Doesn't that make sense? If you allow yourself to bloom, you know. Well, maybe not all of your dreams can come true, because sometimes all of our dreams are not what's really good for us, but you know what I'm saying. All her dreams oh, I need to do where I cut that. I need to make sure I get, there we go. It's got to be right. You know how I am about my distress edged stuff. There we go. And so now we've brought some interest into the top of this too, because it was kind of boring. I'm thinking, how many minutes am I in? I gotta stop. I'm thinking that I just want to do a little bit of my gold on this one, because this beautiful girl deserves it. So we're just going to go around these edges a little bit. Bring a little bling into the situation. Okay. All right, you guys. I'm going to let you go for today. I love you so much. I hope you had fun with this one. This is our Inspire for, this is my contribution to our, yeah, see, that wouldn't have gone good. This is my contribution to our weekly challenge for something with book pages. So, yeah. Building page edges with book pages. I thought they were fun. I love you. God bless you so much, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.